coming from renewable energy sources, green energy sources. There are no mines here. The bauxite, the raw material, is brought in long way from Australia, South America, all the way up here to Iceland, melted and then exported all over the world. That's one of the main industries. Plus, that it's the aluminum industry, it's the tourist industry, and fishing. Fishing has been the main industry here for a long, long time. It's now one of the main industry. Yeah, this is a lava. Now you can simply see that when you see these lava fields, you simply know that you're inside this active belt. This is an old lava field. Some 1,000 to 1,000 years, more than 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. And there are trees here. They are native. Most of them that you see here are birch trees, and they are native. But the way this developed, like we had this activity on Reykjanes Peninsula near the Blue Lagoon and the international airport there. That lava, that peninsula is basically just one big lava flow. That over some thousands of years it was formed. But if you drove from the airport into Reykjavik, that was all you saw, lava fields and moss, a lot of moss. The moss goes together with these lava fields because it is the first plant that settled on a newborn lava. It is of course just black when it cools, and after some time we begin to notice the moss. The moss is a very primitive plant with no root system. Does not need any soil.
And they're like acid.
Like acid. The soil has to be acidic.
Yeah, it thrives well on a newborn lava, but after some time the moss becomes soil, and then is coming other plants. And when these lava fields are getting old, there is enough soil then for the lava has been producing a lot of or the moss, a lot of soil, enough for trees. So this is a native tree. It's an old joke here. If you get lost in an Icelandic forest, you simply stand up, and there is a lot of truth in that, as you see. But this would be native trees that you see here around. And there is a crater, another tetra crater coming up, a big one here. It is more than 3,800 years ago since it was formed. Kind of explosion of tetra and under ice. That's the big one that you see here coming up on your right hand side. These two continents that we have here in Iceland, they are separating. They drift, where one is drifting west, the other one east, and continental drift annually is about 2 centimeters, about a little more than 1 inch a year. That's the annual, the average continental drift. But there was a volcano active here in this area, in front actually, not this cone shaped, it's behind there, another one, and that was active for 12 years. Started to erupt there in 1976 and it stopped I think 1982, and they measured the continental drift here and it was 8 meters. That is a lot of these continents drift, but then they stop for many years and start again when a volcano becomes active. a small village here in front. We passed through there on the way back. It's about 200 people living here. Many of them so much involved in tourism, but there is one dairy farm here. We might see some dairy cows coming up here to left. But this is, of course, as you see for yourself, not the best farming area. And there are sheep farms here though, and at least one dairy farm. The lake is almost 300 meters above sea level. So this is actually the coldest and driest area here in the winter, and warmest and driest in the summer. Winter tourism is a part of the. But here is one of a geothermal power station is close by that gives a job to a lot of people that live here. And tourism is important here. And some smaller industry, and of course the spa, the nature baths there that you're gonna visit are popular both summer and winter. There are tours offered here in the winter too. And here goes the main ring road. It passed through here. So they get the traffic from the local people.
There's a nice landmark. So we're almost there. I will simply go in with you, and they can't be there, sometimes busy, so we go in line and we talk to the staff on the desk. They're going to give you information about the spa or the baths here. What I know, they have been telling people, don't go with your jewelry into the water. Definitely not silver. It is not destroyed, but it looks ugly. And they tell people to take baths. You have to take all without any clothes. They give you some kind of that information about it. We're gonna be here in the spa 1.5 hours. So it's gonna be something like is a borehole, obviously, to the left. And you're gonna see here a blue lagoon, another blue lagoon. There is also a blue lagoon here in the north part, but this is not a spa, but it's the color in the blue lagoon. You have this special, very special blue-greenish, blue-green color, and that's because of the blue-green algae that is in the water in the blue lagoon. It's good for your body and your skin, but it's not allowed to bathe in this one here. But this is very typical what you see, steam coming up, pipes and everything, sometimes because it's a geothermal power station nearby or just some other smaller industry. And near here is, like I said, it's a geothermal power station here nearby. Departure from is 12:15. Gives you 1.5 hours here. 12:15 or so are we gonna leave, and they give you 1.5 hours, and we drive straight back to Akureyri after this.
So what time will we get back to the ship about?
We are supposed to be there 1:30. The